What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Mackenzie. Make sure to click the subscribe button and stick around. I know that it is the dead of November right now, but I am coming at you live today with a Cupshe bikini haul. I personally have a trip to Florida planned for December and one to Hawaii planned in January. And when I asked you guys on Instagram if you had any upcoming trips planned, a majority of you guys said that you were headed somewhere warm, sunny, and on a beach. So I figured that a few new swimsuits would be perfect to share with you guys today. I know a lot of you guys are looking for swimwear inspo and, you know, some shorts, cutesy tank tops. So I will have more of that coming your way soon in case you are planning a trip somewhere sunny. So I hope you guys are excited. I film Cupshe hauls pretty much every single month, so make sure you subscribe to stick around. You guys can use my code to save some money on your next purchase, and as always, I will leave links to everything down below, as well as sizing info and shipping. Let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with this green bathing suit because this was not only my favorite swimsuit of this haul, but it is one of my favorite swimsuits I've ever gotten. I have a lot of bikinis, so saying that this is one of the most flattering and one that I feel most confident in is saying a lot. I love Cupshe swimsuits because they are a little more family friendly. They have a little more coverage all around, and they tend to be a lot higher quality than some of my Shein and Romwe, Zaful kind of suits. So if you're looking for a more affordable option that is going to hold up a little bit better, I highly recommend checking out Cupshe. I wear a size extra small in all of their swimsuits. I am a 34B in the chest and have about a 25-inch waist. So I'll leave those measurements down below. The first suit that I have is this little green smocked one. It's kind of an interesting green. It's definitely a little bit brighter, but I really like it. It's smocked. And then the back of this one, this was probably one of the cheekier suits in this haul. A majority of them are super family friendly, very full coverage. This was definitely the skimpiest of them all, but I still found it to be very flattering. It's got little tie side details, and you can pull this one up a little bit higher on the hips, so it's super flattering. And then for the top, I've got a cute little triangle top. I love this kind of triangle top because you see these cups don't move along this lower band, which means that you don't have to worry about this sliding around while you're swimming. It's really going to stay secure and in one spot throughout the entire day, which I love. You've got a very standard tan line up top with thin straps, and then it crisscrosses along the back and just self ties. I really loved everything about this. You can give yourself a good little boob scoop. Very basic tan line, but this isn't going to fall off in the water either. Okay, next up I grabbed this bikini, and this one was actually sold separately, top and bottom, so if you need a different size up top from the bottom, you can go ahead and do so. I am still wearing a true extra small up top and in the bottom, but I love this top. I have a very similar one from a swimsuit set from Shein, and I love it. I wore it to the beach and got so much love on it from you guys, and it gave me a really solid tan line, which I like. This one has those thicker straps along the top, so you've got a little bit more support. We have a cute little ring along the front. This one does have that underwire along it as well, so you definitely have some more support. This is really going to hold your boobs in place throughout the day and not really move when you are swimming, which is ideal. These straps are adjustable along the back, and then we do have one of these clasps. I really like that they've started doing this. I prefer a clasp that looks like this than the ones that kind of like hook into each other. These are definitely a little more comfortable, and they give you 3 different sizes, so you can kind of cater this to whatever your chest size might be. The bottoms to this are definitely more of a family friendly full coverage fit. They've got that standard low rise fit to them, no self ties or anything, so there's no chance of these falling off. And as you can see from the back, they are pretty full coverage all around, so love these. This bathing suit was another super full coverage, safe option all around. I really love the floral print to this. It is super bright, happy, perfect to wear if you are headed to the beach or somewhere warm this holiday season. And it's got a cute little white pom-pom trim to it, which I really like. I typically hang dry all of my swimsuits, but especially if it has any kind of trim to it, I don't recommend putting these in the dryer because it will eat them up. The top to this is one of those triangle styles that kind of gets thicker all throughout the top, which I really like. It's double lined, and it's got a little bit of mesh throughout the front. The back has 2 straps that are adjustable, and then it does have that same kind of closure that the last suit had, so this is really going to stay in place and give you that little bit of support. A majority of these bathing suits kind of all have the same fit to them, and it's because this is what I find to be very flattering on me, and it's ideal if you are swimming, jumping under waves, playing in the water, things like that. You want a suit that's going to be secure and stay in place all day. This blue snakeskin one I really liked. It's those same kind of bottoms, standard straight across fit, a full coverage bottom, but these ones actually have a few little crisscrosses along the sides, so you have a little detail to spice things up. I also found that you could pull these ones up just a little bit higher on the hips, as as opposed to some of the other ones. And then the top just looks like this. It's more of that bandeau style. It cinches up a little bit along the center. We've got removable pads in this and in all the other swimsuits. I forgot to say that you can take the pads out. I tend to leave them in. And then this one crisscrosses along the back and has a few small lace-up details. I think it's really cute, kind of spices up a rather simple design. All right, next up I've got this green and white gingham one. I really tried to spice things up this haul. I have a lot of black and white swimsuits, but I wanted to grab some fun colors, bright pops of color, prints, things like that. So this next suit is a green and white gingham one. This is pretty much the same amount of coverage in the back as it is in the front. You can see it's just a little bit bigger along the back. This one does have self-tying straps along the side. I always recommend tying these in a knot and then in a bow, just in case your bow comes undone. You do have that plan B. Your bathing suit bottoms aren't going to be floating beside you, which is ideal. And then the top to this one is one of those like bib style bathing suits. It's essentially just a piece of fabric along the front, and then the back has the little crisscross details to it. So you really only have support along the front. I don't recommend these bathing suits if you have super big boobs or you have a larger bust in general, just because this amount of fabric is rather small and it doesn't really provide you that support along the sides. So, all right, this is the last bikini that I have, and this one is a gorgeous blue. I really don't have a swimsuit this color, so I was really excited to pick this up. I am usually not a high-waisted bottom girl when it comes to laying out. I do prefer like a standard kind of straight across tan line, and I like to keep that pretty consistent. But these bottoms are seriously so flattering. You can pull these up a little bit higher on the hips and it really accentuates your curves. If you don't have curves, it's going to make you look a little bit curvier, and it really just hit my stomach at the most flattering slimming spot. The bottoms are rather full coverage. They do have a little bit higher cut along the side, so you do have a little bit more of your hip on display, but definitely still a family-friendly style along the bottom. And then the top is one of these like triangle tops. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of triangle tops that move along the bottom. This one definitely does, but the cups are definitely a decent size, so they do cover up your boobs. You don't have to worry about kind of spilling out of these. The back is a very, very, very thin clasp, as you can see. I did go ahead and grab two one pieces as well to finish off this haul. And the first one looks like this. I really love this print. It's like a mix of pastel, orange, pink, yellow, and a little bit of purple. It's got a straight across neckline, thin adjustable straps, and then it scoops really low in the back. It does have a little cinched detail along the butt, and then this one's actually pretty skimpy along the back, and it's because this cuts super high up along your hips. That's very flattering. It makes your legs look miles long, really elongates them, but because of that, it is going to give you more minimal coverage along the back. I also really love this because it does have that little self-tying bikini belt along the front, and that is my favorite detail. It really slims you down. All right, and then last up for the swimsuits today, I have this blue sparkly one piece. I really like this guy because it kind of looks like a bodysuit, so you can easily throw shorts over this and kind of continue on with your day. If you're planning on going to lunch afterwards, or maybe you have plans beforehand, you can kind of wear this as more of a top, which I really like. It's got a v-neck detail throughout the front, and it does have pads as well. The back of it has the cutest braided detail. You can see that it crisscrosses just once, and you've got this thick braid down the center. So I really like that. It's got a very standard fit to it. You've got a little more coverage along the front of this. It doesn't cut super high along the sides, and you do have a full coverage bottom. So just a very safe swimsuit all around. This was also really, really stretchy, so I found this one to be very comfortable. So 2 thumbs. Alrighty guys, that is going to be all for today's quick little Cupshe haul. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see swimsuit hauls this time of year, please let me know. Like I said, I do have 2 tropical trips planned for the next couple of months, and I know some of you guys are on the other side of the country, so it is summer there right now. Just let me know. I'm happy to bring them back this time of year if you're interested in seeing them. Like I said, I will leave links to everything down below, and I will leave my coupon code here on the screen so that you guys can save some money on your next Cupshe purchase. A big thank you to them for sending over these suits, and I will talk to you in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scouts.